Good evening, everybody. Chris, I will say you really should have tempted me by telling me that we were on time. I could have talked for a little while about this bill because I think it's a really powerful bill. Again, my name is Brent Bolin. I'm with the Anacostia Watershed Society. We've also been blessed to have a Chesapeake Conservation Corps intern. And we actually liked her so much, I hired her to work for me. Lori, are you here? Hey, Lori. Just give me you some basic information. So we're proud to introduce the Community Cleanup and Greening Act, which is a simple and effective program that has been proven to work in our regions. It addresses a major eyesore in our communities, plastic bags, by disincentivizing their use while at the same time providing a modest amount of funding that would be directed back into our communities to support cleanups and water quality initiatives. We've seen the power of a nickel at work here in our region. DC has imposed a 5-cent fee on disposable plastic and paper bags since 2010, and in that time, the program has driven down disposable bag use by 60% or more, while generating $3.5 million targeted to community cleanups and water quality improvements. In fact, just today, this morning, there was a press conference for trash traps installed on the Anacostia River that were funded by this program. And the time has come to bring this simple policy to the Chesapeake Bay State so that we can see the same improvements in the health of our communities, our rivers, and our bay. The Maryland bag bill works like this. Every disposable paper or plastic bag given away by retailers is subject to a 5-cent fee. From that fee, 1 cent is remitted back to the retailers for their trouble. This program pays its own way because the fee covers administration costs, and the first expenditure is the purchase and distribution of reusable bags to those people who are in need. The rest of the money is split between the counties for their water quality improvement programs and the Chesapeake Bay Trust, who will administer the funds and use their portion of the proceeds to support community environmental initiatives. The bag bill is a pro-sustainability policy because it encourages a change in behavior away from disposable bags and towards reusable bags. In DC, they surveyed residents and 75% said that they had changed their behavior and were using less disposable bags. This is pro-people because we will distribute bags to low-income and elderly and other folks who are in need. This is pro-community because it reduces a major source of litter in our communities by driving down plastic bag use. For example, in the Maryland tributaries of the Anacostia River, a scientific study showed that nearly 50% of the trash items in our river were plastic bags. 50%. Baltimore Harbor experiences similar problems, and like the Anacostia, they're also subject to a trash TMDL to clean up their waterway. We do a lot of work with Clean Water Baltimore, the Harbor Partnership, and other people, because as Maryland's urban waters, the Anacostia and the harbor stand together. The bag bill is pro-consumer because it saves consumers money and that they don't have to pay higher prices to cover the cost of retailers giving away free bags. We've estimated this to be up to $37.50 per person per year. This is pro-business because it saves retailers money by not having to buy so many bags to give away. There is no such thing as a free bag. Small businesses in particular report significant savings. 78% of DC businesses surveyed reported positive or no impact on their businesses. Finally, this is pro-jobs because when the money is reinvested back in our communities, the initiatives clean up our communities with people that work in our communities. The Rain Barrel program in DC, funded by the bag bill, caused such a spike in demand that a manufacturing company added manufacturing capacity in Ellicott City to meet the demand for that. And Montgomery County, which has followed the lead of this regional solution and enacted their own program, has seen that and has jumped on it as well. So we can see that there's many benefits to Maryland's economy from this. In closing, remember that the familiar mantra of reduce, reuse, recycle is given in order of preference. This program works because it drives down the number of plastic bags in circulation. I wanted to thank our fantastic sponsors who are both here tonight, Senator Frosch and Delegate Mary Washington. And please, I encourage everybody. Right outside that door in the back, we have our table with information about our bill and postcards. Please sign one and drop one in the box. Thank you very much.